Why, hello there, my fellow Tennessee slumlords. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid, King of Louisville, episode 39, Demoman. Well, I'm a little exerted, and I was a little drowsy. I took some vitamins for that, so pretty soon it's going to be time to turn around. I hope to fill my backpacks full of useful stuff before that point. But I'm very happy to find the car parts. Trying to get that bull driver up to... Wait. Yes! The thing I really wanted. Black leather trousers. They're very, very high defense. And skinny leather trousers are the same thing. They're just different names. I found 2 of them. That is amazing. The reason they're really, really good is the most vulnerable spots in Zomboid typically is your hands, neck, and shins. Leather dusters can cover your thighs, but for shins, it relies on socks and pants, and most pants are pretty thin. So the leather trousers, as you can see, have a base bite of 20 and scratch of 40, whereas the jeans have a base of 10 and scratch of 20. So they're so much better than jeans. They're just very rare to find, but I do often find them in this warehouse on these shelves. This is not the first time I found them on the shelves, so finding 2 of them is awesome. Because then if I tear one up, I can have a spare. Oh, wow, 3. Holy heck. 4. Dang. 4 of them. All right, I don't think I'm ever going to get through 4 pair. Oh, 5 and 6. Let's just keep going. They must have changed the loot so that it's really common in this warehouse. Finding 6 of them is ridiculous. I love it. So if you're looking for that coveted pants, come here. The only other pants that rival the skinny leather pants would be the fireman pants, but the fireman pants, because they're not made of cloth, denim, or leather, can't be modified. Meaning that they can't be improved by tailor, and then if they get holes, those holes can't be patched by tailor either. So that they're single-use pants. And given a high enough tailoring skill, the skinny leather pants, I haven't done the math, but I'm fairly certain they can become better than fireman pants by a fair margin, actually. I think. But that does require a lot of skill grinding. That, you know, if you're new to Project Zomboid, is not a reasonable goal. Let's get the riding boots. No, there's a whole lot of riding boots. This is a shelf full of shoes. It's kind of like pay less, but pay 0. Because I'm stealing them. It's funny to have, like, riding boots next to military boots, next to, like, fancy shoes. It's such a weird selection of shoes. And this looks to be... rubber ducky. Why not? Someone had proposed that I look for rubber duckies, so... got it. Exposure survival 1 and... 4, not needed. I need 6 and 8. My helmet looks cool. Yeah, I'll take it. I just want to see what it looks like. A fashion accessory. Part of the reason I came here in the first place was to prepare for the winter. So I think these are all... Here, let me turn on my flashlight because it's getting dark. These are all... That's just all empty shelves. So far I haven't found a stove. I think the stove would be most likely in this stack that I'm searching now, because this is all like building materials and things like that. Oh, there's a zombie in the back. Probably not a good idea to fight him, but I'll be doing it anyway, given that it's dark and I'm tired and encumbered. There's a lot of other warehouses in Louisville that I could search for antique stoves, so it's not the end of the world if I don't find one here. There's also no viewer suggestions for me to poll on for tomorrow, so I'll just come up with my own, unless you guys want to suggest now. I usually find stoves in these kind of boxes, you know, the wooden crates, rather than shelving. Juron, thank you for the sub. Antler boppers? What is that? I'll take it. I'll take the red Santa hat and the red Santa suit. That could be Santa, not an elf. Is that like reindeer antler things? Oh, water dish. Yeah, I'll take that for Yoda. Mannequins. Mannequins are real creepy. I love it. I am definitely massively, stupidly encumbered, but I'm almost done with this warehouse. So that allows me not to have to come back to research it. I did get Mechanics 4, so I need, at this point, I think I need Fishing 3, First Aid 4, and 5, which is none of these books. Or, need is probably the wrong word. Desire? Want? I'm looking for? Let's go home. There are a few guaranteed stoves on the map if I'm willing to drive. True. However, I don't believe any of them exist within Louisville city limits, and I'm not allowed to leave Louisville as per the rules of this series. So, if I'm not mistaken, it's moot. Yeah, I know of them. They're like camping sheds near Maldra and Riverside that have them. But none up this way. That was a very profitable run. What is Louis' favorite weapon? Definitely going to be crowbar. I don't even need to check that. Yep, 'tis a crowbar. He's probably gotten about 1,000 kills from the crowbar, at least, out of the 1,600 that he has. The truck doesn't, despite the fact that I have a lot of deflated tires, it's not handling too poorly. I need to move that car. I'm backing up like this to enter the adjacent chunk, just to make sure it doesn't respawn. A bit of exploiting the game mechanics, but, you know, whatever. Oops, I've had my flashlight out the whole time. Thankfully, batteries are not a scarce commodity. So, I don't know what you're seeing that it looks like there's a gap in the doors, but as you can see, it's flush. I believe the metal gates have a gap, but the wood ones don't. So you have to be careful with the metal ones. Well, you know how I mentioned it would be nice that there was scarecrow mechanics? I have a scarecrow. In fact, I have 2 of them. I wonder what the other mannequin's wearing. Oh, very fashionable. I'll have them keep the birds off the table. And it's going to be another late night, I think. Given the time on the clock. So this will be sort of Yoda with his little water bowl and a rubber ducky. Poster of kind of looks like Les Mis. I need to remember to modify my pants in the morning, but I'm going to wear one of the black leather trousers now. Just need to add to it. I want to see what these antlers boppers are. Yeah, okay. That's pretty much what I thought they'd be. What about the bicycle helmet? Yeah, it looks cool. I still like my crash helmet, though. Given the likelihood that I actually get in a car crash. Bedroom looks so cozy. Yeah, a little loft. I dig it. I'd live there. I may try to just empty out the rest of the car tomorrow morning so as to not waste daylight. Just to get rid of the stuff that's directly in my inventory now. Do the rest later. When it's day and you look from the outside, the top of the doors is black and it looks like a gap. It actually, there is a gap above the gate, but zombies can't climb over. It's just a visual gap. There's no gap, like as a column. I'll show you. Ooh, it looks like we're getting some sort of storm. So yeah, you can see that there's, actually I have to be on the second floor for it, I think. But the gates don't go all the way up. So that there's this hole here, but it's not a hole that can be exploited by zombies. Or players. Like, if the gate was locked and I was multiplayer, they'd have to break the door down. Let's make some stew. My weight is still dropping. Wouldn't be a terrible day for me to bulk up again. I have so much... Oh, this got stale. I'll eat it before it rots. So the plan for the day, if you're wondering, is organize the base. Just a little bit more organization. Uh-oh. Don't burn. A good way to spend a rainy day, I think. What do I do for a living? I do this for a living. I used to work as a software developer. But now this is my full-time job. Love it. How about yourself? What do you do for a living before you go? Probably something more useful to society than my chosen profession. Self-burn. They hurt the worst. I changed my rattling's diaper for a living. Technically true. Yeah, what does everyone do? Who thinks that they have the strangest job of everybody currently in the chat? How do I pour into bowls again? Oh, no, maybe I need the other bowl. Make 2 bowls. There it is. Great. So now I have... I need more bowls. I probably want 4 bowls so I can split stew up 4 ways. That's going to be way better than splitting... than just, like, hauling a cooking pot around with me. Retired EOD tech. That is a that is an unusual job. The sky is redacted. I've known people to have redacted jobs, and not truly redacted, but when I lived in Maine, I went to school with people that worked on nuclear subs as like nuclear engineers, and they weren't really allowed to talk about their work all that much, as one might imagine, working on classified nuclear submarines. So I've known some people with redacted jobs, and I knew not to ask about them because, well, they weren't privy to share. Ah, your back is totally trashed? I know how that is. If I had to work like a manual labor job, I would be so out of work right now. I did say this was going to keep David company. There we go. Looking nice up here. Oh, what in the birds? While I was away, birds trashed one of my traps. Boo. Not cool. Alright, the generator needs to be refueled a little bit. You found a second day katana on your new run. That's awesome. It's also a bit of a curse because when you're really low maintenance level, you break tools really quickly. So as eager as you are to probably use your katana, using it immediately means you're getting less usage out of it, because as you level up your long blade and you level up your maintenance skills, you wear out your weapons a lot slower, So it's a lot better to hold on to them until your skill is a lot higher, unless, of course, like, you're likely to die young. Then just blaze of glory. Go full Achilles. For my next trick, I am going to light up a cigarette in this storm. I heard a zombie to the north, and I wanted to clear the zombie out. Oh, you know, I am going to take this fancy outdoor lamp while I'm out here. It'd be cool if you could reposition the street lamps. I mean, I realize that they weigh, like, a ridiculous amount of weight. But given that Louis has already carried around a, like, baby grand piano by himself and a pool table, I don't think it's all that ridiculous in terms of Zomboid physics for him to just, like, haul around a street light. Can't be... It's probably right around the same amount of weight as, like, a baby grand piano and a pool table. And dumpsters. Yeah. Can't forget the dumpy dumps. So if you have suggestions for what I should work on tomorrow, drop them in the inbox now, and I'll be pulling on that in just a second. The only way you die is the drag down mechanics. Don't get surrounded with zombies behind you. That's not like a glib remark, that's just how the drag down mechanics work. So you'll survive a lot better if you don't get surrounded by multiple zombies. Perfect time to harvest, given that I don't have to water anything. Oh, there's something else I wanted to do, which is to start a radish farm. The only problem is my water barrel is exactly where I would put the radish farm, so maybe not during a rainstorm. Radish, R-H-A-B, yes. A farm named after me. Technically it would be my farm, so sure. An eponymous farm. I did also mention that I wanted to improve my pants. I forgot about that, so let's get that done. And then I'll find the old pants and compare the protection values between the leather trousers and the jeans. Because I'm sure it's fairly significant. So I was wearing maybe these? Yeah, I was wearing these. So if you take a look at the protection numbers, right now my shins are 28 bite. And if I switch, 18 bite. And then, of course, groin, thighs, everything gets a lot better. So, huzzah! Meta pants. I don't know if I have... Oh, no, I do have firefighter pants. So we'll compare with the firefighter pants now. I think I'm already better than firefighter pants. Yep. My black leather trousers are already superior to firefighter pants. Significantly, actually. With the leather trousers, my scratch and bite protections, my scratch protection is almost 100%, which is amazing. So, other organization, I might need more shelves to be able to store more stuff. And I mean, I think I'm at the point probably where like the value of having more stuff is I'm pushing up against the diminishing returns, you know, because there's, other than the antique stove, there's just really not a lot that Louis needs at this point. But let's continue to empty out the trunk of the truck. I might not install this gas tank because it's only condition 50, and I'd want a better one. But I can go ahead and do the brake and tire swappage. Oh, wow. I'm an idiot and left the gate wide open. Good for me. $49 and $47. So the front right tire is coming off, and I'll replace that brake. So I have 2 brakes that can be 100%, so the other tire is going to come off too. It takes so long to inflate a tire. It's ridiculous. The only thing that I might not be able to do on this car is replace the heater. I don't think heaters can be swapped like other parts can. I could be wrong about that, but there's some parts that are just sort of you're stuck with, and I believe heater is one of them. So no matter what I do, I'm never going to get a heater up much higher than it currently is. Oh, don't break the brakes. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. All right, the truck's looking good. Fully inflated tires, brand new brakes on the front, a new set of wheels. This tire is spare, and then these brakes can be thrown out. In my heater and glove box can't be replaced or repaired. Yeah, they're also they don't really matter as well. I'd make that argument. I don't think does glove box even have a durability? Oh yeah, technically it does. Okay. So the things that are kind of wrecked is the driver's seats, which is really not a big deal. I could replace it just to raise the overall condition. The gas tank and the heater, and there's nothing I can do about the heater. And then everything else is about 70% or better. Oh, so it's a pretty nice truck at this point. I just need to take care of it and not smash it around. How good is it compared to the ambulance? Comparable. They're about the same percent. There's parts of the ambulance that could be repaired, like the trunk and the hood. The windshields are a little low as well. Nothing that I find concerning. So. I'm going to start polling about what to work on tomorrow. I have a few suggestions here. So we've got build a bridge to the southwest building. And that would be on the second floor so that it's zombie secure. Add a railing to bridges or to catwalks, I think. Clean the base of corpses around it. Or other, I make up a goal. Just that you have a little variety there. What I want to do right at this moment is probably head to the apartment complex to the northeast and get a few wood planks so that I can add a door here. That's something that I've been missing for a long time. It seems like a pretty responsible thing to do. Ice Cold Beer Lover, thank you for the resub. Cheers. Hope you like hot coffee too. So I have partially looted this floor, but I haven't finished. Why I mention that is there could be zombies on this level, you know? So I got to be cautious and limit the amount of... No. I don't know what I told you to grab, but don't. I'll limit the amount of, like, time warpage that I do just when I know that I'm fairly alone. So it's not warp to my death. Man. You would think, being as good of a carpenter as I am, that the amount of scrap that I break off of this stuff would be lower. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to fully demo everything, just for the maximum amount of experience. That's what I'm doing in this apartment complex. I've basically been... whatever the opposite of renovating without no, maybe I've just been demoing it. Whoa, that gunshot gave me a heart attack. I've been systematically demoing this complex to practice. If I was smart, which I'm not saying I am, but if I was smart, one thing that would be a good idea for me to do is to sledgehammer the bottom floor, put sheet ropes up to the second floor, and then fully clear out the building before demoing it, so that I knew it was, like, truly safe. I'm not doing that. But life is fun with a little bit of risk, right? You take all the risk out of a zombie game, you might as well be playing sandbox. That is a lot of canned stuff. Can I move the bathtubs? No. I don't think so. I'll try to pick up the next one. Some things you can... Well, I don't know, actually. Let's find out. Pipe wrench. Yeah, I can move a bathtub, apparently. So I answered you wrong. The true answer is yes. Maybe I'll get a bathtub. Be able to, you know, take a bath in my home. I don't have a rain barrel for it, but I could get one. Again, these are all ideas to be added to the viewer suggestions list, so that it's something I can work on at some point. Oh, I am out of propane? That is a damn shame. Alright, I'll just do the wood stuff and come back with a filled up torch. A bridge to the southwest building. Got it. So if you want to make suggestions for tomorrow, feel free. I'm refunding everybody that does. And tomorrow we're going to be building a southwest bridge to the Potato Perfect factory. It's dark, I'm exhausted, and have no visibility now. In fact, I need my flashlight just to find my way the heck out of this place. Oh, stumbled in the stairwell. Just by chance. Hey, dude. Go. Oh, no. Dog treats fell. Wouldn't be bad to have lights right near the gate. Because at night, it's a pretty dark area that it's hard to see if it's got people around or not. Also, didn't mean to carry this tire pump around with me. There we go. So finally, I am getting the door that I wanted. It's not pretty, because my skills aren't all that high. Not up to tier 6, or 7 rather. But at least it's a door. I have some spare planks for the bridge. Then I need to refill the propane tank. Nice. Didn't realize it was getting that low on fuel. Metalwork is getting close-ish to level 4. A little bit further to go, but I'm excited about that. Finally leveling that up to reading another book. What's the highest level worth getting into? Scorpio, what exactly do you mean? Do you mean, for skills? I think the inventory here is all nice and organized, ready to go for tomorrow. Is there a benefit grinding all the way to level 10 for carpentry, for example? So each additional level into carpentry will raise the HP of the things that you build a little bit. So that there's slightly a reason to level past level 7. But there's not an aesthetic reason to do it. Just a durability reason. And the durability of the things that you build, they're not going to stop a horde no matter what. So my 2 cents is it's not really worth it. It doesn't unlock new things for you to make. It just makes them a little bit more durable. So Southwest Bridge is going to require a sledgehammer. So I think the first thing to do is to knock out a wall and build a door to the southwest. And then clear out the southwest building. That's going to be my order of operations. You guys submitted a lot of viewer suggestions, which is awesome. So I'm going to make the Southwest Bridge here, between the 2 windows. So door frame. And I don't know if I have the wood for the door. No, I'm missing 1 plank. And then I'm going to need a few planks to build the walkway itself to the other side. So I'm going to go grab some wood from next door. Did I leave any wood upstairs? I don't think so. Oh man, listen to that storm. No, I don't see any planks up here. Also, is it just me, or is this flamingo, like, partially transparent? There we go. God, this wind sounds like zombies. What a sketchy noise. I want to listen to the weather report before I leave. This has got to be some sort of, like, tropical storm. I might have just missed the weather report, though, because it's 11:10. Shoot, yeah, I did. Okay. I'll get the wood then. .42 Fahrenheit. Got a wind chill because it's super windy. It sounds extraordinarily sketchy out there. Like enough ambient noise to mask zombies approaching me. And when you look at that, I'm now paranoid. Or anxious. And hungry? Well, that's easy to solve. Corned beef. And I'll take a can of potatoes for later. Check the map. There's no floor where I made the door. That's a good point. Let me check. Well, I'll cross the bridge when I get there. No, well, okay, that pun was slightly intended. Because yeah, that is the second story. That's okay. I can go for an external walkway to where there is a second floor. So that's what I'll do. Because that will give me a way to see zombies better anyway. I think. So while I'm here, if that's the case, while I'm here, I might as well get as much wood as I can to get that bridge going. Oh, come on, dummy. gotta say, the amount of scrap I'm getting, despite my carpentry skill, is really saddening. I shred an entire bed into one plank. No, I don't care about the radio. Oh, really? I need a... Fine. It's like the radio is blocking me from dismantling the table. It's not paranoia if the zombies are really out to get me. That's a fair point. Louis here is actually surrounded by real threats. These apartments have so much food in them. Hey, Tangier, thanks for gifting out a sub. The early stream goes pretty well. I'll have to make a note to, once my real life is less busy, schedule more of them for people in Europe and Asia that have a hard time tuning into live streams otherwise. Well, we focus on the task at hand. You just shredded an entire dining room set for one plank. That's, it's pretty unacceptable, friend. There it is! Metalwork 4. Nice. I'll make sure to read the next metalworking book to get the most bang for my buck out of the propane I'm using. But after I shred the rest of this kitchenette. Trying to be completionist. Oh, that ketchup is still good. Why not? I'd be really worried about eating even condiments that have been in like a fridge full of rotted food. Not that I want Zomboid to be more realistic, but in real life, that food would be so covered in the containers, even if it was sealed perfectly, would be so covered in mold. It'd be like a health hazard. I am so encumbered, I can't even open my can of potato. Because I can't... I wasn't able to pull the can opener from my backpack. That's kind of funny. Is there a way to shred a little bit of weight? I want to bring that last plank home. Yeah, this might do. Nope. The ketchup? Nope. Alright, ketchup, leaving you behind. Oh, even ditching the ketchup, I can't bring it. Alright, I guess that plank will just stay there. Once I get home, I'm going to have to do something really entertaining, because I'm getting pretty weepy. Spending an entire day demoing an apartment complex makes Louis a sad boy. Oh, there it is. Straight up depressed now. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid, King of Louisville, which originally streamed live on Twitch March 2nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow zombies layers,